Okay. Let's make sure we're live. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing a puppy draft today. We got pick number 3. From the 3 spot, usually we're going to get one of these 3 receivers right here. Unless Bijan or Gibbs falls. I don't think they're going to fall, but let's see what the first 2 people want to do. Let's see what they want to do here. So, yep, Bijan goes first. Gibbs is going to go next probably. And if Gibbs doesn't fall, I'm probably going to go Puka. Haven't taken Puka yet. I've taken Jamar Chase twice. And I've taken Jackson Smith and Jigba in a draft yesterday. So, why not go Puka? Why not go Puka here? Of the 3 receivers, who do you guys prefer? I think Jamar Chase is probably the best pick there. But I want to make sure I balance all these guys out. So Amon-Ra St. Brown goes all the way up at pick 5. Interesting. Interesting that Amon-Ra St. Brown goes all the way at pick 5. Got CeeDee Lamb going off the board. Let's see. The 2 running backs should be going next, unless they want to go for Justin Jefferson as well. He's probably going to go Jonathan Taylor. Oh, no, McCaffrey. Okay. McCaffrey, then Taylor. Off the board. Ginty, Jefferson. So Jefferson goes all the way to 11 in this draft. I feel like the first 5 picks are pretty standard. You don't normally see Amon-Ra St. Brown going this high. But the first 5 picks are pretty standard, with Jackson Smith and Jigba switch with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then these next 7 picks could be anyone of these. I've seen it go random. I've seen a couple people in this draft go up higher. Devon Achane I've seen go at the 11. But the first 5 picks seem pretty standard. And then after that, I prefer the receivers over McCaffrey and Taylor. But then I prefer McCaffrey and Taylor over like this third batch of running backs. But yeah, on the way back, normally the tight ends fall to us. I don't really want to go another high tight end build. I've done a bunch of those already. Let me see. I've taken Brock Bowers in 2 drafts and Trey McBride in 1 draft. I don't want to take either of these. Hopefully Drake London can fall to us. Let's see if we can get Drake London. It takes Rashee Rice, so we are going to get Drake London here. He doesn't fall that much. He only falls 2 spots. But I prefer Drake London here just because I've taken the 2 tight ends in 3 drafts already. And then if McBride does fall to us, I will take McBride. He does not. I haven't taken Josh Jacobs yet. I have 2 receivers already. Nico I've taken twice. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. Who would you guys pick here? You have 2 receivers already. I'm going to go Josh Jacobs, but would you take any of these 3 receivers over Josh Jacobs if you already had Puka and Drake London? But I went Josh Jacobs just because I already had 2 receivers. You would have taken Devontae Smith. I do like Smith. I do like Devontae Smith. But I think I've taken him in 2 drafts already as well. He's going to be the number 1 on the Eagles. The number 1 receiver on the Eagles was A.J. Brown the last couple of years, and he was a what, top 10 receiver every year? I can't click on him now, but I don't mind the Smith pick. We're going to have a lot of receivers going off the board over here. A lot of them. Josh Allen. So this person at 1 goes Bijan, McBride, and Josh Allen. So they have yet to draft a receiver, and I don't think they're going to get one on the way back because there's going to be a lot of receivers going off the board over here. This person has 3 running backs, 2 running backs. I would not be shocked if these 3 people take receiver. 1, 2, 3. They did not. They took a running back. Wow. Okay. A lot of running backs going off the board on the right side over here. Who's falling? Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Trevion, Colston, Jameson. If Bucky makes it to us, I'm going to take Bucky. I've already taken him before, but I'm going to take Bucky here. He goes 2 picks before us. And then Demont goes. I don't want to take Evans. I could take Jameson. I took Trevion. I'm not a big fan of the Trevion pick. I haven't taken Colston. Of the top 3 tight ends, this is the only tight end I haven't taken yet. So I'm going to go with Loveland. What round do you normally target quarterbacks and tight ends? So you really want to get a quarterback. Honestly, before this range. If one of your quarterbacks is not Jordan Love or higher, which is 106, which is round 9, you're not looking too good. Because that means you're going to have to take 3 quarterbacks of either Shuck, Mayfield, Willis. Oh, I'm on the clock. Let me lock in. Trevion is still here. He fell 6 picks. I don't want to take DJ Moore. I do need another running back. Trevion is healthy over Scatabo. I'm going to take Trevion. I passed on him last round and I got the tight end and he fell back to us, which is good. So if you don't get him, if you don't get a quarterback before Jordan Love, you're going to have 3 of these quarterbacks. A Shuck, Mayfield, Willis, Darnold, Ward, Stroud, Jones, Young, Mendoza. So you need to have at least 1 before Jordan Love, at least 1 before round 9. And then as far as tight ends, if you're taking McBride, Bowers, or Loveland, you only need 2 tight ends. But if you're taking anybody else after Loveland, you're probably going to need 3 tight ends. So, yeah. So, like, for me, this is probably going to say 2 tight ends. It still says 3. It's still recommending 3. As a higher playoff rate, the same semifinals rate, but a little bit better finals rate to take 2. So it's still recommending 3. So if you're not taking Bowers or McBride, you're taking 3 tight ends. And as far as quarterback stacks go, I could probably take Caleb on the way back. Where did Luther Burden go? Rome Odunze goes here. Luther Burden goes here. Do I want to risk it? We'll see. We'll see. I could take Caleb Williams right here if the Luther Burden team doesn't take him. At the, what pick is this? At the 7 spot. But then the risk is that the Odunze team has 2 chances to take him before me. But because we're in a 600 How many people enter this? 225,000 entry draft. I'm probably going to not take him here and see if I can get him to slide to here. Never mind. Caleb goes to the Luther Burden team. Okay. Never mind. Where's Malachi Lemon at? Or excuse me, Makai. Is he already off the board? I'm on the clock. I've already taken Chuba. Oh, here's Makai. Let me do this. I'm going to take Jalen Hurts. I've taken him in one draft. I'm then going to see if I can get Makai on the way back. If not, I'm going to either get Goddard or Eli Stowers. But I feel like Hurts fell pretty far. I would take Hurts over May and Williams. And that's about it. I'm surprised that the Devontae Smith team chose Jaden Daniels because of McLaurin. Okay. So Dak Prescott. This guy took Makai Lemon. Wow. Okay. So now that we know that, I'm going to need another receiver here. I can't take Parker Washington. I haven't taken Parker Washington yet. What do you guys prefer? Parker Washington or Metcalf? I'm going to take Parker Washington. He's arguably the number 3 receiver on his team, but he could be the number 2 because of Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Jr. But last year, the second half, he was arguably the number 1 receiver. And Metcalf, who do they have? I know they got their rookie. They got Michael Pittman. So Metcalf technically is the number 1 there still. So who would you guys rather have, Parker Washington or Metcalf? Okay, this is saying 2, 5, 8, 3 because we took Jalen Hurts. Thank you guys for being out here also. If you haven't already, and you want to see another draft, go ahead and hit the like. If we get 5 likes, we'll do a second draft. But for now, we're just doing one puppy draft. And then we're going to be doing these. Not every day, but a decent amount of the days of the week until the NFL season. Probably Metcalf. Yeah, I think either one is an okay pick. Because Aaron Rodgers just signed to them, it's better than what they did have there. So Washington or Metcalf, either one would be fine. So Addison goes here. I wonder where he was going before the Juwan Jennings trade. How many are you planning to do? Just the one for now, but if we can get 5 likes on the stream, then I'll do a second draft. And they do have the Frenchie draft, which I was planning to do today, but it's $50, and I am not trying to do a $50 draft. I thought it was going to be $10 or $15 like last week. Let's see what we got going on. So I've taken Godwin twice already. I could take Corum. I could take Quinton. I could also take Rico Dowdle. Because it's either going to be Rico Dowdle or Jalen Warren as the number 1 option. Never mind. Dowdle just went. I could also go Kyle Monangai. I make a bet that the Bears team is going to be good this year and have a good offense. Let's see. If Monangai doesn't go, I'm going to go Monangai. So he had a 17, 22, 19 season. Comparable players to his age in that season, he had Eric Foster 24, Pacheco 15, Stevenson 14, and Henderson 13. So a lot of these players got into the double digits the next season. So with Monangai there, it's saying 2, 5, 8, 3. Probably going to take a receiver here I'm not a big fan of the Pearsall pick here, so if I am taking a receiver, I'm taking Quentin Johnston. If you guys are in here, do you have a preference on Johnston or Ricky Pearsall? I could go Stafford for Puka. That would be a reach, though, and I already have Jalen Hurts. Pitts, I already have a tight end. I could go Pitts, but I've already taken him. I've taken Quentin Johnston a decent amount. I'm just going to go Quentin Johnston here. We need receivers. We need receivers. We have 3 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out and liking the stream. If we can get 2 more likes, we'll do a second puppy draft. A second puppy. Have you guys done any drafts yet? And if you do you prefer the standard best ball? Do you prefer Superflex, the Eliminator, the weekly winners? I think standard best ball is my favorite. I've never been too good at the Superflex. Let's see. Where's everyone going here? So this person takes quarterback back-to-back. They have Mahomes paired up with nobody yet. They're probably going to look to take Kelsey. Standard. You do both, Keith? I've just never been able to... Let me go back and... Let me see. How far away? Okay. I did a couple Superflex last year. I'll be honest with you. I think the Superflex I did better at. And I made it further last year than standard. Superflex. Yeah, I made it to week 15 in Superflex. And I had 5 advancements on regular. But I'm going to be honest. Last year for regular season best ball, I didn't do too well. But in... in playoff best ball, I did, or excuse me, the weekly battle royales in playoffs I did really good at. You're in a pup right now. What pick do you have, Keith, in the pup? And which one do you prefer? I prefer 1 through 5 this year. I think you're going to get a really good team. Whereas 6 through 12, it's kind of rough. Pick 4, yeah. Pick 4, I like pick 4. Okay, we're coming up on the clock here. Haven't taken Wandale. Haven't taken Ja'Cory. Let me see. So Ja'Cory last year averaged 8 points a game. If you look at this, Marshawn Lynch, same season, got to 16, and then Hightower got to 12. I'm probably going to take Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And then if one of these 2 receivers falls down to me, I'm going to take one of these 2. If not, I'm going to take Gadsden. Okay, neither of them fell. So I'm probably going to take Gadsden if he makes it back. Jonathan Brooks has risen 21 spots since the start of the year. Wow. It's my turn. Gadsden's going to make it back to us. Quentin Johnston and Gadsden on the same team. We don't have Justin Herbert, though. He already went, which is fine. Oh, so you prefer the second half of the draft because of in the later rounds the tier drop off. Let's see. You said in round 5? I could see that. Yeah, this group of receivers right here. I don't like Moore, Tate, Brian Thomas. He needs to show what he did in his rookie year again. Marvin Harrison, hopefully he takes the third-year receiver jump. Tyson. These are good. But yeah, once you get past these guys, Pierce, Washington, Metcalf, I agree. I don't like Pierce at all. I really don't like Pierce at all at this price. Parker Washington had a really good second half last year, and Metcalf is Metcalf. And Makai's a rookie, so yeah. Okay. How many picks away are we? 10 still. How many? Okay, it's still recommending 3 tight ends here. I'm probably not going to get Goddard. I'm going to get a receiver, and then I'm probably going to grab Stowers later. Just to pair him up with Hurts. Yeah, I'm probably going to grab a receiver here. Because I think we need some help on it. We got Puka, London, Parker, and Quentin Johnston. So Shakir goes. For this next pick right here, knowing that we have 4 running backs, 4 receivers, 2 tight ends, you guys, from the picks left, should we go one of these quarterbacks or Omar Cooper? Because all the receiver just went off the board. Should we go one of these quarterbacks or Cooper? I know who I want, but I want to know what you guys think here. Let's go, Cowboys. Chill. Guadalupe. I haven't even drafted one. And now that I said that, that's going to be clipped. I already know it. I already know it. Okay. Okay, I got the rookie receiver. You really need a rookie receiver to win these drafts. You need one. This is recommending a 2-5-8-3. Travis Hunter could be a 0, or he could not be. I don't want to take... I could take one of these running backs. I do need another quarterback. Malik Willis does have some quarterbacks later on, or some pass catchers later on. Cam Ward. I'm probably going to go Malik. I don't like this Dolphins team at all. I don't. But I need a second quarterback. And there's going to be some Dolphins pass catchers that come off the board later. Again, thank you all for being out here. We are in round 13. We only have a few rounds left, so if you haven't hit the like, go ahead and hit it. If we get 5 likes, we're going to go ahead and do a second draft. But for now, the plan is just to do the one. And if you haven't subscribed and hit the bell to get notified when we go live, we're going to go live a good amount of times each week until the start of the season. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the bell to get notified. So let's go over our team. So we got the third pick. We got Puka, London, Washington, Johnson, Cooper as our receiver room. We got Jacobs, Henderson, Monangai, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this running back room. We need Monangai to take over as the 1. We need Henderson to be the 1 over Ramondre. And we need Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt to be the 1 over Rachaad White. Tight ends, we got Loveland and Gadsden. And quarterbacks have Jalen Hurts unstacked and Malik Willis unstacked. Which means we're probably going to need to grab Eli Stowers, which he has not gone yet, but he should be coming up, I think. Here he is. So he goes, we'll pick 186. So we have a little bit longer until we grab him. And if we don't grab him, the last person available for us for Jalen Hurts is like a Dontavian Wicks. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're up pretty soon. We're up in 6 picks. We're 2, 4, 5, 2. Who do we want here? Who do we want here? I'm thinking a receiver. What about Jalen Naylor? This is 26th season. He's on the Raiders now. He averaged 5.92. Edelman, similar season, went to 15. Sanu went to 9, almost 10. Westbrook went to 8. We could take him. He's on a new team now. And on a team where Vegas really does not have that many receiving options. They got Bowers and Trey Tucker and Jack Besh. That's about it. So not much competition, to be honest. Did we get 5 likes? On my end, it's still showing 4. But if we get 1 more, we'll do another draft. Okay. Let's see. Chris Bell. That would be a reach. So this is saying we're going to take 8 receivers. So we need 2 more. So I can take one of these. Tajay Spears. He fell 10 picks. Yeah, I'm probably going to go Spears here. We'll see if it updates before the end of this draft. Let me check it again. Let me check. Well, either way, I appreciate you guys coming out, watching and liking the stream. I appreciate it. Let's see. Now it's just 3 likes. Sorry, you guys are trolling me. You guys are rage baiting me. Okay. So, what's it recommending? Still 2583. So we got 2 more receivers that we need to take. One of them needs to be one of these Dolphins receivers. And this tight end needs to be Eli Stowers. So hopefully he can make it back to us. I think if we can get past... No, because this person only has 1 tight end as well. Okay. There's still some tight ends on the board, though. We need Stowers to fall to us, though. We need Stowers to fall to us here. And Stowers goes to the New York Jets, number 5. What a drafter. Tank Bigsby and Stowers. Does he have... Why would he take both those? Didn't he have... Let me see what's going on here. I mean, if this guy runs his fantasy team like the Jets run their actual team, I can understand why. Well, it looks like we're taking Dontavian Wicks. And with this pick, we're probably going to go Cade Otton. We don't want... We're going to go Cade Otton. Then we want Wicks. And then we want one of these Miami receivers. Either Chris Bell or Malik Washington. Let's see if they can make it to us. Let's see. All right. We did hit... Oh, it's my turn. We did get to 5 likes. So that means we're going to be doing a second puppy draft. So I'm actually going to get into one right now because we already made our... Actually, after this pick, we'll get into one. Oh, Chris Bell actually went 189 in this draft. Wow. 189. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking the stream. This is the first time we're going to do 2 drafts. So thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully Wicks. Who else? And Washington also went. Who's sniping me in this draft? What is going on? Ain't no way I'm being sniped off of Dolphins players. Caleb Douglas. Jalen Tolbert. I mean, I'm going to swing on one of these guys because I have to. So we're going to take Wicks here. So that way we can at least get 1 stack. And then we got to take one of these Miami guys. We got to. Yeah, Keith, I'll count down. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat when I'm joining right now. It better be Caleb Douglas. Says send. Let's see. Let me go back to this one. I'll move Caleb. All right, so right now I have Caleb Douglas at the top. I agree. Yeah, I'm for sure going to count down right now. I'm for sure going to count down. So I'll put it in the chat. Drafts, NFL, the puppy. All right. 3, 2, 1. In. All right, we're in. We're in the puppy draft. Hopefully you guys were able to get in. And I'm going to go back to this other one and see who I actually picked. So Caleb Douglas is still here. Did anybody... Oh, wait, the draft hasn't started yet. We're 6 picks away. Douglas is still here. When did he get drafted? Okay. The other draft is starting. Let me make this pick, and then we'll go back. If you got in the other draft, let me know what pick you are. And hopefully I'm pick 1 or 2. Hopefully I'm pick 1 or 2. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Thank you all for being here. Guadalupe, Jocelyn, Tex Legend, Gav for Life. Keith, you're super beasting the draft? Okay, let me finish this one real quick, and then I'll head over there. So it sounds like you got in. I'm on the clock. Oh, right here. Okay. I'll go Caleb Douglas. All right, we'll go over these teams after. Let me go back to the other one. I got pick 2. Pick 2. All right. Super Beast, that's you, Keith. You're in here at 10. Who else was able to get in? Gab. Young Moolah, baby. You're in at pick 3, or are you... Oh, shoot, it's my turn. Gibbs. Algorithm got you here. Ronnie. Well, thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming over. Now, Keith, I think you're pick 10 right here. Unless you're DG Kingu. We appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you, thank you. If you haven't liked the stream, it helps out a lot. I'll be doing these a decent amount over the summer and then into the season. And I want to do some best ball manias. I think we're going to do best ball mania on Mondays, to be honest with you. It's just those are kind of expensive. And these $5 drafts, I can do a lot more of them. So we went Gibbs. Gab is Young Moolah, goes with Puka. Keith is Super Beast. Let's see who Keith's going to go here. Let's see who Keith's going to go here. Ronnie, you do any of these drafts as well or no? You like doing best balls? I got you, Keith. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. But I appreciate you being in here. Appreciate you being in here. You got CeeDee Lamb. I like the CeeDee Lamb pick, I can't lie. As an Eagles fan, I don't like CeeDee Lamb, but the Cowboys are going to be good. DK and drafters mostly. I've actually never drafted on anything other than Underdog. McBride goes at pick 11 here. Is DG Kingu in this stream? Because I want to know what's going on with the McBride pick. That high. I respect it. I can't lie to you. No, I said Cowboys' offense is going to be good because their defense is going to give up like 80 points a game again. We have an interesting start to this draft. I'm not saying that again, Guadalupe. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So Lamb, Barkley start. That seems contradictory, but I like to start, Keith. I like to start. We got McCaffrey. How do you guys feel about Ken Walker? I think Ken Walker is going a little high. I do. I think he should be going over in this range. When was the last time a Chiefs running back was really good? What rookie year Kareem Hunt? Or am I tripping? Chase Brown, Jonathan Taylor start here. Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Who are they going to pick here? Derrick Henry. I don't think I've actually taken any Derrick Henry this year either. Drake London goes. I'm not going to take Bowers. If Bowers makes it, I'm not taking him unless... I'm not taking Bowers. I've already taken him twice. I'm not taking Bowers. I've taken all these guys already. Man, I'm not taking Bowers. I'll take Nico. Oops. You know what, guys? You know what? I wanted Bowers anyways. Keith says, love Walker, but question is their ability. Would definitely recommend backing him up with Emmett Johnson, yeah. I think it's a fine room, you know? I think it's a fine room. Oh, Nico makes it back to us. So I was going to take Nico anyways. And then I was going to take Bowers on the way back. So yeah, I'm going to take Nico. Mid or peak rankings? I don't have any response to your comment. I can't lie to you. All right. This is still for my last draft. I think I need... Oh, here it goes. Okay. Okay. 3582 is what it's recommending. Because we took Bowers. Guadalupe, don't cry. But I'm not saying it again. I'm sorry. I have dignity and self-respect. Jeremiah Love falls to 29 here. Wow. AJ Brown goes. Let's see. Such a weird draft. McBride goes here. I messed up and didn't pick anybody, so pick Bowers for me. Etienne Love, Brown, Smith. Brown and Smith are going back to back here. How crazy would it be if Brown actually never got traded? But Rossini made sure that he's gonna be traded. So, I mean, she would never lie, right? Not even to her family. So I trust her that AJ Brown's gone. I trust her. So we got CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Williams for Keith. For Young Moolah, who's also in the stream, we got Puka, Rice, Josh Allen. I don't think I've taken any Josh Allen shares yet, which I really should, because that guy can literally dominate a game. I just haven't had... I don't think I've drafted from here yet. This section, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lamar Jackson goes kind of early. Oh, it's from the same team that drafted McBride. I want to see what they do right here. Let's see what they do right here. Who do you think they go? Zay Flowers? Nah, they're probably going to go... They're going Colston Loveland. Bucky Irving, never mind. Harrison Jr. Where does Harrison Jr. fall? I'm pretty sure he goes in the 5-6 turn. Let's see. Harrison Jr. He's coming up right here. Right here. So he goes pick 67. So yeah, the 5-6 turn. He goes around here. He goes in this range. But if he takes the year 3 leap and is the number 1 receiver in that offense, I guess he's not going to be the number 1 pass catcher because Bowers is there. Or excuse me, McBride is there. But they're going to need to throw the ball a lot. Because I don't know how well their defense is going to be. And they're going to be trailing a lot, so. Okay, coming up. I haven't taken any of these 3 receivers. I'm going to be taking a receiver here. What order would you guys draft these guys in? I'm going... Oh, Young Moolah's coming up. Let me see. So, McConkey. Similar to his age 24 season, Thomas, Olave, Williams all did pretty good. They all elevated their game. Luther Burden, not as well as Ladd McConkey. Mike Evans, I don't know. Evan McGuire says, what do you think of Ricky Pearsall? I don't know. I haven't drafted any of them. Has he gone yet? He hasn't, right? I haven't drafted any of them. They have Evans there. Here, I'm next on the clock. Give me 1 second. And they have Stribling and Kittle. I think he's going to be fine just because of the lack of pass catchers. I don't know about the talent part of it, but because of the lack of pass catchers... Evan McGuire, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, Evan. Thank you. Oh, I'm on the clock right here. Jameson Williams is the number 1. I've taken him already. I probably need to take another pass catcher. I haven't taken any Devontae. I'm going to use the same logic I just made for Ricky Pearsall. So, Evans is on San Fran. They're not going to have George Kittle for the first part of the season. McCaffrey's going to be there. Ricky Pearsall, and then they have a rookie in Stribling. So, because of the volume, I think that they're okay picks. When it comes to age and talent, Evans is a little old. And Pearsall, I just don't know from a talent level. But we can look it up on Flock Fantasy and see what the projections are. So he did 9. Golden Tate, similar age 25 season. Next year, average 16. Allen Robinson, similar season. Next season, average 16. Kirk, 14. Pierre Garçon, 13. So there is a range of outcomes where he could be really good. And because of the team that he's on and the situation that he's on, there's going to be a lack of pass catchers on the 49ers for the beginning of the year. He's going to get the volume. He's going to get it. And in a Shanahan offense, he's going to get it. But I just haven't taken any of him yet. Okay, let's look at the team. We got Gibbs as our lone running back, which is fine. We have Gibbs. We have Nico Collins, Ladd McConkey, Mike Evans, and we have Brock Bowers. So this build is probably going to be a 3-5-8-2. Yeah, 3-5-8-2. Let's see what everyone else is picking. 2 more likes for another draft. No, not today. I appreciate all the likes, though. I appreciate all the likes. I do have work in a little bit, so I got to get ready for work. But I appreciate all the likes. Thank you guys all for coming out here, guys and gals. I appreciate it. And again, thank you for subscribing, Evan. And if I missed anybody else subscribing, I apologize. I did get the notification. I was looking at my phone for Evan. But if anyone else did subscribe, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we take 3 receivers in a row. We need a Justin Herbert. We can get CJ Stroud later. I don't like taking either of the Raiders quarterbacks because you're only going to get one of them for half the year, to be honest. I think Kirk Cousins is going to start for the first 7 or 8 games. And I think Fernando Mendoza will take over for the next 8 or 9 games. I haven't taken Brock Purdy yet. Honestly, where does Brock Purdy go in these? Justin Herbert. Did Purdy go already? No, not yet. 97. I do think I want to take Justin Herbert and Brock Purdy, to be honest with you. And they're both going to go around this range. Herbert, I think, goes over here. But I could get Brock Purdy. Yeah, I can show my team. So I'm 1-3-1. 1 running back, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. I could use another running back. But I do want to get a quarterback because like we talked about in the first draft, I don't like Alec Pierce here. I don't. I think there's honestly only one pick we can make here. And Young Mula is going to help us out. And let's see what Young Mula grabs. Young Mula and I had the same exact thought process. I am not taking Alec Pierce. I'm not doing it. I'm going to take the Eagles rookie, Mekhi Lemon. I've taken him already. I could take Ramondre, actually. We need a running back, but I've taken him in 33% of drafts. Tony Pollard, that's going to be a little bit of a reach. I could probably get him on the way back, so I'm going to take Mekhi. Evan says, I agree, but I also think you have to mix him in. Maybe, I agree. I do need to mix him in here. Probably closer to 5%. But I think when you need him most is going to be the fantasy playoffs, which is week 15, 16, 17. And in that week, Kittle will be back. So that's going to be, what? 5 to 7 catches a game. Maybe 7 to 10 targets a game being taken away from Pearsall. And then on the way back here, I've taken Ramondre already. Tony Pollard's risen a lot in these drafts. Like, I'm paying a premium for Tony Pollard here. But I do need a running back. I'm going to take Pollard. I'm just going to be really honest. No, I'm not. Too late. I'm not a fan of it, but we need a running back. And I've already taken Ramondre in a couple. Okay, who's your highest drafted player? I think my highest drafted player is 33%. And now, honestly, after this pick right here, I think it's Nico Collins at about 40 to 50%. So I'm pretty certain Nico Collins is my highest drafted player. But after this, remind me, I'll show you guys who my highest drafted player is. Jocelyn says, don't sleep on Pollard. I'm not. I've drafted him twice already. Keith says, as I predicted, the teardrop at receiver around 5 got me. Christian Watson goes 1 pick before Rome Odunze, right before the horrifying. I actually don't hate the Christian Watson pick if he can stay healthy. Because they got rid of Wicks and because they got rid of Dobbs, I don't hate the Christian Watson pick at all. So let's look at our team, and then we'll look at Keith's and Young Moolah. Okay. So for me, we got Gibbs and Pollard as our running backs. They're fine. Gibbs is gonna have to carry the load, and one of these next three running backs that I grab is gonna have to pick up the slack. Bowers, we're good at tight end. I'm not taking another tight end until very late. Collins, McConkey, Evans, and Makai Lemon. You need a rookie receiver to win one of these. You need one. So I got Makai. I don't know if I'll be taking another rookie. We'll see how the draft board goes. And with my next pick, like I said before, I have to take a quarterback here. And wait, Joe Burrow actually fell a lot. I didn't even notice that. Joe Burrow fell so far, and I'm surprised the Jamar Chase team didn't actually pick him. Neither did the T. Higgins team. Wow, he fell really far. Am I maxing any of these tournaments? Rooney says that's a lot of money. I'm probably not going to max any of the tournaments. I do about 1 to 2 drafts a day. I probably average about 7 of the puppies a week. So I won't, in the time frame that I'm doing the drafts, the first puppy will be filled by the time I'm able to max it. So no, I don't max any of the drafts. I like to do during the season when we have the battle royales. I do 15 drafts in each battle royale, and that's probably what I plan to do for the Best Ball Manias, to do 15 of them. And then for these puppies, I usually do these when I stream. So we'll see how many days we stream and how many likes we get on each stream to be able to do 1 or 2 per stream. What about you? I know you said earlier that you draft on Drafters and DK. Do they have a max same like 150, or what's the max usually on those streams, on those drafts? Okay, we're coming up here. I'm not saying anything about my picks. I'm not saying anything about my picks. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. It's the same for the main tournaments over there. Got it. So about 150, yeah. All right, Young Moolah. I think Chris Godwin's calling your name, or Blake Corum. I can't lie to you. Herbert QJ Turn. I've already taken 33% Quentin Johnston. I'm for sure taking Herbert here, like I'm doing it. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't taken Brock Purdy yet. I think I'm going to go double QB. I think I'm going to go QB. We have 2 Evan McGuires here. I don't know if it's the same person or 2 different accounts, but either way, that's funny. I appreciate you. Okay, do I want to go a second? Do I want to go Quentin? Or do I want to go Brock? I'm going to be honest. Oh, you updated your profile. Got it. Same person. Okay. I'm going Brock. The smart pick would be to go all in. I know the smart pick is Quentin. That's the smart pick. I haven't taken Brock, though. I'm taking Brock. If I had 0% Quentin Johnston, I would be taking him. But that is the correct pick. Even with this updated, it says 3 QB. But because I have Bowers, and I know I said that I don't like taking the Raiders quarterbacks, I now can take Fernando as my very last pick if he makes it that far, maybe around 17, which he doesn't normally make it that far. But I still can take him. So let's look at this team. Let me look at quarterback. So everything is still pointing to 3 quarterback, but I'm not going to take a quarterback for a while now. I think let's go look at the team. I think we need more running back help, even though we have Gibbs. So we got Gibbs, Pollard still. Quarterbacks, we have Purdy stacked with Evans, Herbert stacked with McConkey. We have Bowers, and then for the rest of our series, we have Collins and Makai. For Young Moolah, we got Puka, Rice, Moore, Metcalf. We got Allen stacked with Moore. We got Dart stacked with Scatabo. I think I have that combination too in one of my drafts. Then they have Chuba Hubbard, Rashee Rice, and Metcalf, and J.K. Dobbins. Let's see, Super Beast on the clock right here. That's Keith. He goes Josh Downs. So Super Beast here, which is Keith in the chat. He's got Lamb, Higgins, Tyson, Downs. I like the Tyson pick because he's a rookie and you need a rookie. For running backs, he has Barkley, Williams, Swift, Stevenson. Receiver, Lamb, Higgins, Tyson, Downs. He has Lawrence unstacked, but he can get Travis Hunter later if he wants to. I think he was hoping for Jacoby Myers to probably fall. And he can get Brenton Strange later if he wants to. Favorite late round dart. It pains me to say this, but we were all super low on Javonte last year. Javonte Williams for the Cowboys. I think he was going in picks like rounds 8, 9, or 10. In a high volume, efficient, really good offense because their defense is so bad. If you get Jaden Blue and Javonte misses a couple games, I think Jaden Blue is a locked and loaded top 10 pick. Or top 10 running back, excuse me. If Javonte goes down. So what I like to do in the late rounds is either stack a receiver with any of the quarterbacks I have, or I take a running back, a backup running back on a team that I haven't drafted a running back from already. Okay, I'm coming up here. I need running backs. Didn't I just take Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in the Oh, I haven't synced it yet. That's why. I haven't synced it yet. Okay. Let's see this. Because, like, there you go. I'm sure I've taken this guy already. So I'm going to go Ja'Cory. I need another running back. Where does CJ Stroud go? Pick 141. We're already here. I don't think he makes it back to me. I'm not taking another quarterback that early. And if I go Higgins, that means that I'm betting. I need CJ Stroud for this team to be good. Yeah, Keith, you were hoping for Jacoby Myers? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured when you took Lawrence, but you could still get a stack with him. I haven't taken any Aaron Jones. He's risen 11 spots. I've taken a lot of Jordan Mason here. I don't want to take Higgins because I would need Stroud, and I'm not taking Stroud in the next round. I don't want to take another tight end. I don't need another tight end just yet. I need help in a couple different positions. That probably wasn't the best pick, but we are still 3-5, 8-2. I'm going to be taking a lot of receivers coming up. Gadsden actually would have been good too. I could have been done at tight end. But the hope when I take Bowers is that he's going to be carrying me for a lot of the way. And let me look at the other tight ends that I can grab later on. I can get Chigo Okonkwo to pair up with Ja'Cory. I can get Juwan Johnson, who was a sleeper last year that nobody saw coming. I could do Gunnar Helm to pair up with Tony Pollard. Cade Otton's good. I don't really want to go Eli Stowers. That's really a homer pick because I'm an Eagles fan because I don't have Jalen Hurts. I could go Njoku because he's going to sign somewhere. I could go... Nah, I don't really want to go Tonjes. Maybe I go Tonjes, and the thought process is that Kittle actually doesn't come back, or it takes longer to recover than usual, and then this is a home run pick. And yeah, that's about it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ferguson, AJ Barner. Oh, AJ Barner. I actually think I drafted a good amount of AJ Barner last year too. He had his games. He had his moments, I can't lie. Oh, we're 8 picks away. Let's see. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you. For a lot of first time viewers in the stream, thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. And in this off season, while we wait for the season to start, we can get into a lot of these drafts. If you haven't already subscribed and you want to get notified, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And I appreciate everybody who did come out and like the stream. It helps out a ton. I appreciate you guys. So, yeah, Tonjes is not a bad play. Ferguson, oh, he already went off the board. Up here, yeah. He was just too expensive. We have a lot of tight ends going off the board. Wow. Here goes Kincaid. I might have to go Tonjes, to be honest with you. Because he's going to be the number one tight end until, what, November? All right, who am I going here? I'm for sure going receiver. Who's still here? Jalen McMillan. Yeah, McMillan. Oh, he got hurt. Yeah, that last year. So he was starting to pick up a lot. You like Stephon Diggs here? I'm going to go McMillan. And then if Diggs makes it back to us, I don't like Juwan Jennings right here. I think people are overpricing him. I mean, he's only gone up 3 on the season. I agree. We're going to go Diggs here, see where he signs. I think we have a pretty decent receiver room. And if Diggs can sign somewhere and be a number one. Because what if they don't? What if the Patriots don't get A.J. Brown and they're scrambling? And what if they get Stephon Diggs back? So I'm going to go Stephon Diggs. Here it is. Okay. Keith, thank you. Thank you for coming out. No, it's been real fun. I appreciate you coming out and subscribing and liking and getting in here with us. I think the drafts are a lot more fun when you have people that you're drafting with. All right, let's go over our team again. So we have Herbert paired with McConkey. We have Purdy paired with Evans, and Tonjes is probably going to be our pick in the last round because we already have Purdy, so we're making a bet that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. For running back, we have Gibbs, Pollard, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and Aaron Jones. For receivers, we have Nico, McConkey, Evans, Mackay, McMillan, and Diggs. And then we have Brock Bowers. So what do we need here? We need 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 receivers, a tight end. I have not taken one of these backup Chargers running backs yet. Keaton Mitchell, who I was talking about. He goes really high, no? Evan, I have actually drafted Stribling before. Let me see. So I have him in one of my 7 drafts. And in those drafts, this is a little low, but yeah, I have actually taken Stribling before. I have. So the thought process with Stribling is in the draft, it was thought that the Niners reached for Stribling. There was a reporter who asked them, I don't know the exact thing that they asked him, but it was along the lines of, why do you guys continue to get the guys that you want, even if that's not like the consensus pick? Something along those lines, right? So they feel confident in him. They feel like he's going to be good. And he probably is a better talent than Pearsall. So maybe towards the second half of the season when Kittle comes back, if Kittle comes back, it's Evans and then Stribling and then Pearsall. Or Evans or Kittle, Evans, and then Stribling. So You're drafting him in hopes that he gets better. Jordan James. Let's see Jordan James. Jordan James could be good as well. And so Jordan James. Give me one sec. Sorry. I'm going to go Jake Tonjes. I'm not going Jawan Johnson. I don't like TJ Hawkinson here. I've taken him already. But Brandon Ayuk. I haven't taken Tesla. Let me look at Tesla. He's way down here on this guy's rankings, though. Oh, no, he just went off the board. Okay, Young Mula took him. Okay. Brandon Ayuk. I already have Stephon Diggs. I really can't go. So here's the issue I have. I probably would have gone. Wait. Dang. I probably would have gone Ayuk there. But because I have Stephon Diggs already, I can't take. I don't want to take two receivers that aren't on a team yet. I just don't. If I didn't take Diggs, I would have gone Ayuk there. But Ayuk might not play at all. The Niners could just be petty. I'm on the clock again. The Niners could just be petty and not do anything with him. Mike Washington, running back. Who am I taking here? Just give me Judy. I don't know. Where's Judy? Just give me Judy. I haven't taken him yet. He's on Cleveland. He's what? The number 2 behind their Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston. So we're drafting 2 rookie receivers before Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy is going to be the number 1 just based off of precedent and respect. But towards the second half of the year, he's probably not going to be. So he's going to start the year as the main focus, I would assume. And then towards the end, one of these 2 will take over. And what this allows us to do is we're taking another quarterback. If we can get Fernando Mendoza, and we're done at wide receiver. If we can't get Fernando Mendoza, we can get Shador. And yeah, Evan says it's a gross spot. It's a nasty spot. I can't lie to you. So yeah, we need one more quarterback, one more running back, one more tight end. I'm going to take Tonjes. Okay, I'm going to take Tonjes. Who else is coming up? I could take Emmett Johnson as well. A rookie running back. Oh, wait, I'm not even close to being up. From this range, I already have 2 Washingtons. I'm not picking him. Braylon Allen, I already have two of it. He's fallen 35 spots since the season started. Wow. And then Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson is the second option, but when Charbonnet comes back, he's going to be the third option. Unless Charbonnet doesn't come back or doesn't come back healthy and doesn't recover correctly. I'm not going receiver anymore. So I need a running back and a quarterback. And honestly, I could reach if I wanted to. I know my quarterback and I know my quarterback and I know my tight end I'm getting. So whatever running back I think is the best pick here, I can just grab him. I could go Kamani Vidal, but the issue is that there's 2 running backs in front of him. That's kind of nasty. Emmanuel Wilson, at least we know, is the number 2 for now. Until Charbonnet comes back. See, Charbonnet's here. He tore his, Achilles or ACL? Kalen Black, let's see. I'm taking Emmanuel Wilson. Kalen Black, I could go as well. Is he the number 2? If he's the number 2, oh no, it might be Jordan James, huh? No, I'm taking Emmanuel Wilson. I don't know enough about Kalen Black to take him. Because I think, isn't it Jordan James? It's both of these. Kalen Black and Jordan James. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take Shador. I've taken a lot of Shador. Maybe I mix in Watson here. Who are you guys taking if you're taking them? If you're taking, obviously you don't want to be taking a Cleveland quarterback, but if you are taking one of them, who are you preferring? Because I'm preferring Shador. Because I know that he's going to at least play a couple games. Either Deshaun will start. Sanders for you. You said it will be, but it's going to be RB2 competition. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know who's going to be the RB2 behind McCaffrey. You're right. I agree. I think I'm just going to take Shador. I don't think, if I'm in pick 18 and I'm picking the Cleveland Browns, I don't think I'm mixing it up. I think I'm just taking who I think is going to be the starting quarterback there, and I'm just sticking with it. I don't know how much Watson I'm going to be taking like at all. Who is this guy? Who is Montana Ames? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Montana Ames. Yeah, that's got to hurt. Watson won't be good enough to keep Sanders off the field. I agree. I just think Shador's going to play at least half the season. Even if Watson plays a couple, he's not going to. They're going to lose all the games, and then they're going to have to go back to the second-year player. Okay, now who are we taking at tight end? Now, who are we taking at tight end now? I'll be honest, I got boxed out. And I don't know how to recover. I got boxed out. Gesicki. Let's see Gesicki. Let's see. Every single one of these guys gets worse. I don't want to take Gesicki. What about Mason Taylor? I know they just drafted Kenyon Sadiq, but look at Gronkowski and Hernandez. They both got better. They're gonna use Sadiq. Like, they're just gonna use him. They used a first round pick on him, so they're gonna use him. What about Colby Parkinson? What about Evan Ingram? One person gets better, it's Gronk. The rest of them stay about the same. The Broncos didn't draft a tight end, right? No, they just traded for Waddle. So he is their starting tight end. I can mix in Evan Ingram. So I think that's what we're going to do. Take Colby. Let's look at Colby Parkinson. Let's look at him. Why is he not on here? Oh, because he's already been taken. Yeah, Colby Parkinson, I believe, just got taken. There he is. By Montana Ames again. Montana, you in here? Montana? Silver Rapture, thank you for being in here. Says, Jolie, I think that's the Browns tight end. Wait, who are we taking? We're taking Shador first. That's fine. Let me look at Jolie. Let me look at this guy. From Denver. Oh, I see. What's his prospect? 61.75. I'm gonna be honest. We have Bowers. I could take him. He could be a nothing, right? He could be a nothing. Wait, what just happened? Oh, it drafted. How did I get Stowers? Does anybody know what just happened? Is it because I didn't make a pick? Wait, what just... I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not. I just don't understand how I got him. When did I draft him? Oh, I think I understand what happened. I didn't make a selection here, so it auto-drafted him. Got it. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so this draft is done. Okay, and then we ended with Sanders. So let's go and look at everybody's teams before I move on. So we'll go with Young Mula first. This is Evan, I believe, in the chat. Yeah, we autoed. Silver said I've only drafted him like 2 or 3 times, but he has some huge upside if he hits the field. Yeah, for round 18, you got to take some swings here. Like, just mix it up, take some swings. So Young Mula has... Where are we going? There he is. Allen, Dart, Scatable, Hubbard, Dobbins, Mason, Marks, Washington. It's a good RB room. I just haven't drafted Dobbins yet. For receivers, we got Puka, Rice, Moore, Metcalf, Tesla, Ridley, Pat Bryant. I think it's solid. I probably would recommend mixing in a rookie at some point. At least one rookie. At least one. And then for tight ends, we got Likely, Strange, Ferguson. And we got Allen paired up with Moore, I believe. And we got Dart paired up with Scatabo. And Likely. Nice. Yeah, Kelly, I guess I really wanted Stowers. Oh, Gab. Young Mula is Gab. My fault, Young Mula. And then for Keith, I know Keith is Super Beast. Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones, Barkley, Williams, Swift, Stevenson, Johnson, Lamb, Higgins, Rookie Tyson, Downs, Dobbs, Naylor, Bernard, Malachi, Fields. I think, I'm going to be honest, I've drafted some teams in the past with a lot of rookies. I think your base of CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, and one of Downs, Dobbs, or Naylor should be enough of a base for one of these guys to hopefully pop off, one of your rookies. And you got Gadsden, Goddard, and Delp. Okay, let me go ahead and sync this. Will Kakmarek is the tight end they drafted behind Dulich. Oh, for Miami. Big bowling ball. Man, you know your tight ends, huh? I do not know these tight ends. Okay, I already did it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Flock Fantasy. Oh, Evan, you're a Raiders fan? Yeah, they're just nobody to catch the ball in the Raiders, though. They got Jack Betch. They got Bowers. They got Naylor and Trey Tucker. So they're going to have to throw the ball. And so even if he's not a good player, they have to throw it to somebody, right? Okay, so you asked for my highest picked players. At quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts. At running back, it's Jordan Mason. I guess quarterback, it's all these guys at 2. At receivers, Jamar Chase and Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Jacoby, Quinton, Dontavian Wicks. At tight end, I've taken a lot of bully tight end. I've taken 4 of my, 7 drafts? Well, 9 drafts. Okay. I've done... Yeah, Genty 2 to run the ball. Quick checkdowns. Okay, so the ones that we just did... Did it sync? All right, while this loads up, thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. This has been a really fun stream. We got 9 likes on the stream. Thank you guys for supporting and helping out. And if you haven't already and you want to, I know we got a couple subscribers here, so thank you so much. And subscribe, hit the bell so you don't, so you get notified when we do go live. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So let me sync this one more time. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now let's refresh this one. Okay, 10 drafts. Okay. So, yeah, we got a D on this one. I did not really like this last team we did, but we got good ADP value. And then the one right before, this should have been the first one that we did. We got an A+. So, I like both of these. Or excuse me, I like this first team that we did. The second team, it's okay. Can't win them all. B-, B, A, A-, B, D, B, B. So, we have overall portfolio grade of A-. Okay. So, wow, Shador is my number 1 drafted quarterback. That can't be good, right? That can't be good. Bowers and Stowers. All right, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. This has been really, really fun. Hope to see you guys again if I'm on tomorrow. If not, for sure, I'll be on Monday, and we'll be doing our first Best Ball Mania draft of the season. So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.